Imagine being part of one of the most successful music groups in history, having millions of fans around the world, and yet spending years fighting pain, illness, and personal struggles behind the scenes. This is the emotional story of Robin Gibb, a voice that helped define an entire era of music.
With very good finish.
Robin Gibb was born on December 22, 1949, on the Isle of Man, along with his twin brother, Maurice Gibb. Their older brother, Barry Gibb, would later complete the legendary trio that the world came to know as the Bee Gees. The brothers grew up in a modest family that loved music. When they were still children, their family moved to Australia, where the boys began performing together at small local events and television shows. Robin's voice was unique, soft, emotional, and instantly recognizable. Even as a teenager, people could feel the deep emotion in his singing. In the mid-1960s, the Bee Gees returned to England, hoping to build a bigger music career. It was a risky decision, but it soon changed their lives forever. By the late 1960s, the Bee Gees were becoming international stars. Songs like Massachusetts and I Started a Joke showcased Robin's haunting and emotional vocals. But their biggest success came in the 1970s. When disco music exploded around the world, the Bee Gees became its kings. Their music dominated the soundtrack of the iconic film Saturday Night Fever. Songs like Stayin' Alive, Night Fever, and How Deep Is Your Love turned the group into global superstars. At their peak, the Bee Gees were selling millions of records and filling arenas around the world. Their music defined an entire generation. But behind the bright lights and fame, the brothers were also facing personal struggles and emotional pressure. Robin's life wasn't always filled with harmony. In 1969, tensions inside the Bee Gees grew so strong that Robin temporarily left the group. Fame had brought success, but it had also created conflicts between the brothers. Although they later reunited and achieved even greater success, the emotional strain never fully disappeared. Years later, Robin faced an even more devastating battle: his health. In 2011, doctors diagnosed him with serious liver problems linked to cancer. Despite the illness, Robin continued to work on music and even performed while undergoing treatment. But his condition suddenly worsened. In 2012, he fell into a coma after developing pneumonia. For a moment, fans around the world feared the worst. Miraculously, Robin briefly regained consciousness, giving hope to his family and supporters. But the disease had already taken a heavy toll on his body. On May 20, 2012, Robin Gibb passed away at the age of 62. For millions of fans, it felt like losing a voice that had been part of their lives for decades. Even more heartbreaking, Robin was one of the last surviving members of the Bee Gees. His twin brother, Maurice Gibb, had already passed away in 2003, leaving Barry Gibb as the only remaining brother. Robin Gibb's voice carried emotion that touched millions of hearts around the world. His songs weren't just music, they were stories of love, pain, and life itself. Even today, decades later, the music of the Bee Gees continues to inspire new generations. And perhaps that's the true legacy of Robin Gibb, because While the man may be gone, his voice will never fade. Every time a Bee Gees song plays, the world is reminded of a singer whose music turned emotion into timeless melodies, and that voice will live on forever.